This is a Roblox game named 2009's Longest Obby. 15 years ago, it was alive and active. 8 million people joined, but nowadays, it's completely dead. 0 players. To find out why, I'm making a new account, putting on my best detective uniform, and preparing to spend the next 24 hours straight playing these games that no one else will. Like 2009's Longest Obby. There was clearly some effort put into this, but no one is here at all. Even more confusingly, this game was made by one of the most famous developers of all time, Asimo, the guy who made Jailbreak. He has 1 million followers, yet the only people here are me and my best friend Macho. Why? There has to be something wrong with this game. What is it? After 30 minutes of detective work, we realize it's actually really creative. Huh. We climbed a mountain. Look, we climbed a mountain. We're going to the mouth of a caterpillar. Whoa. I can't think of a reason why it's dead. And while I was trying to think of one, I got surprisingly interrupted. Wait, someone joined? Oh, and after that came 2 more people. I struck up a conversation with the one named Volk, sent him a friend request, and shockingly, yes! I'm actually trying to make as many friends as possible because these games are dead, but they don't have to be. By the end of the 24 hours, I'll invite every friend I've made to the best out of all of these dead games, hopefully reviving said game in the process. I call it Operation Revival. And now that I made a new friend, I can ask him why he thinks the game is dead, and he already left. In our search for answers, we ended up finishing the whole obby. Best obby ever! Yup, that was it. The longest obby wasn't long, after all. Maybe 15 years ago it was, but I guess it's aged a little poorly. That's definitely why it's dead. Moving into hour 2 though, this next game was designed to die. Wait, what? Your Last Thoughts at the End of Time was created only 5 years ago. It exploded to 4.2 million visits almost instantly, but it was planned to fail from the very start. Joining the game, we're instantly met with thousands of handwritten notes, plastered onto every surface imaginable. I got lucky with this note, and now it's gonna be here forever. Okay, Virus, Oppers, no one is in this game at all besides you and me right now, Macho. We are the only people reading all of these notes of past players long forgotten. This game is a portrait painted with tiny pieces of every single person who's ever played it. No one is here, but their energy is trapped in a game that was doomed from the start. In the description, the developer even says this game had a single purpose. To witness that purpose firsthand, why the game died, why the owner wanted it to die, we began exploring further. Whoa, why is the screen getting red? Whoa, why are there angels, dude? Clearly something strange lurked just past the starting house, and determined to find out what, we buckled down and left. Okay, man, let's go. Dude, it's bad to go out here. It gets freaky creepy out here, dude. Ladder? And after climbing to the top, welcome, there's another house up here. This is so high. Where are you? Oh, there's a new house. Oh, we're safe again. And looking into the distance, we noticed something beautiful. Whoa, dude, we can see the original map. That's awesome. Look at how many notes have been placed. That is insane, dude. Thousands of people have left their mark. And that's exactly what the purpose of this game was. Not to stay alive forever, but to let others leave their mark forever. I think that's beautiful, so I'm rating this game an 8 out of 10. Yeah, in order to find the best game for Operation Revival, I'm rating them all out of 10. And spoiler alert, this game didn't even end up being in the top 10 best we played. They get much better. So, moving into hour 3, I'm excited to play another great game, Ministry of Science. Even picked Account Too Young. No wonder this game has no players, dude. What? How am I supposed to find out why the game died if I can't even play it? If only I had like a ton of old throwaway accounts I could use. Oh, wait. We're playing on Crazy Cool Cowboy. Okay, this account is old enough. Yeah, I just hop on the account I used for my Dead Rails video. After joining, though, I'm overtaken by an incredibly strange vibe. This place is completely empty. This has somewhat of a vibe to it being completely dead as it is. Completely empty prison cells. Cells supposed to be full of people. There's no one here. God, it's so empty. Does this game even work without people? It feels like we're exploring an abandoned mall, dude. No one is here. Seeing this place designed to be full of players completely empty is really liminal. Why is it so empty? By all means, it's really well made. There should be players here. Maybe I just need to liven the place up a bit. I invite my close friend Tempest to play with Macho and I. This way I can actually play the game and properly diagnose why it's dead. However, after Tempest joined, others followed. Who in the GP 2015 studios? Somebody joined this dead game with us, Macho. And soon after, after, even more join.
Dude, there's 2 people besides us 3. This game is getting more players for some reason right now. Are we low-key reviving this game?
Remembering Operation Revival, I realized this is the perfect chance to make new friends. So we run over to the job zone to do some manual labor. Fun!
Oh, we're maintenance workers now.
Are we?
I suppose.
Despite being in the main zone of the game, we are the only ones here. Not knowing where to find anyone else, we just do our work and grind up some money. After 20 minutes of labor, we finally find another human being. Just not in the way we'd hoped.
Dude, we gotta get out of here, man. No!
Ah! You get him, bro?
No, dude, no, I did not. No, I'm bleeding out!
crap.
Temp! You killed me, dude!
You scared me, bro.
Dude, I did not expect that guy to jump scare us. What the hell?
Good news, we found someone to friend for Operation Revival. Bad news, he murdered us on sight.
Oh, here's this guy.
I feel so bad for killing y'all, lol. Want guns?
Oh, it was him?
Yeah, the guy who murdered us came back for some reason.
Why would you kill us, bro?
I will have my revenge.
Nabi, chill, bruh.
That's for crazy. 5,000?
Whoa!
Do you have 5,000 credits?
I do.
That changed things?
All right. It's hard to stay mad at someone after they give you $5,000, I guess. Or if they subscribe to my channel. Anyways, we learn this guy's name is Jace. Keep that in mind. He'll be very important later. Jace gives us a tour of the whole game. The place is shockingly well built and scripted. I'm genuinely surprised it has next to no players. However, as we continue, I realize that almost every single aspect of this game is reliant on other people. There's literally nothing to do unless you're with others. That's why people began joining after Macho and Timp and I did. They noticed the game was alive and realized they could finally play it. After we had fun for another hour, we friended Jace. Hopefully he can help with Operation Revival later. I rate Ministry of Science an 8 out of 10 and determine the cause of death is that it relies too much on other community members being present to function. And maybe the fact it kicks you if your account is too young. Hey, at least this next game won't do that.
Your account must be at least 100 days old to play this game? Alright, we're bringing in the whole laughability cinematic universe. We're going to Fish Food 404 for this one.
However, even after fulfilling the game's desires and logging on to accounts over 100 days old, there's a problem.
We're gonna have to meet each other in this desolate wasteland. Oh man, I don't think we can see each other's chat unless we're close.
My friend Macho has no microphone, so I have no idea what he's saying until I find him. But as I explore to meet him, I take in this atmosphere.
Dang, this is a pretty game, actually, not gonna lie. The server size for this is 49. There used to be 49 people in this game at once. Now it is literally a barren, desolate wasteland. Just this wide open lake. I guess a lake is a pretty good landmark. I'm gonna go to the shore of the lake, Macho. Let's see if we can find each other.
This game is called Apoc Shore, Michigan, 1987. It used to be an apocalypse survival game filled with PvP, but without players, it just has this eerie vibe to it. The world is massive and a little frightening, if I'm being honest. However, despite that, it doesn't take long until...
Wait, I think I see you. Dude, I totally see you. Yeah, we've reunited right before nighttime.
Although, right after meeting up, we noticed something concerning.
There's a car. Wait, food, search. Oh shit, why is there a noise meter?
Turns out, we might not be as alone as we thought. Is that noise meter there so that something can hear us making sounds?
Even despite the fact that we created noise, and I'm horrified. Sure is pretty up here, Macho. Put down that flashlight, look up at the stars. Ain't it pretty, Macho? Ain't it just beauteous?
Yep, it is, bro.
Yeah, despite the fact there may be a monster out to murder us because we made noise, this game is genuinely beautiful. Walking around more during the day, we appreciate the stunning, huge open world. Normally, we'd have to worry about fighting other players, but because the game is dead, we can just take in the scenery. Often, after a game dies, the whole vibe of it changes. Eventually, we realize that there really isn't a monster, and the noise meter only exists to alert other players. We then explore too close to the edge of the map, get radiation poisoning, and, well...
Macho, what color are they? What color are the bunny rabbits?
White.
Yeah, there they are. I'm so sorry. Goodbye, cruel world.
I decide to rate the game a 5 out of 10. Without other players, it really isn't that fun. Beautiful, though. The cause of death is the account age requirement, for sure. That's ridiculous, bro. 100 days? Unfortunately for us, though, this next game won't be as easy to diagnose. This game is Verdant Enigma, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen.
What the? Hey bro, what the heck is this game? This is beautiful. This has 0 players? This is such an awesome vibe. What?
This game takes place on an island with one house. To say it's beautiful is an understatement. It looks like that for every single nook and cranny of this map, every single speck of dust in every corner, the developer spent hours crafting it. The house is so densely packed with a million things to click and observe. This game seems like a work of art, but if it was perfect, it wouldn't be dead. There's gotta be something in this game that caused it to die. So I searched thoroughly to find it.
Even the detail on this random cliffside.
Yeah, wow. The detail on this is crazy, dude. This is such a good build style, dude. What the heck? I have a feeling we're gonna be in this game for a long time.
After 10 minutes of searching, we eventually bump into someone else.
Oh, hey, Mr. Sweaty Head. Find anything? Just a bunch of junk. Really just looking around.
Remembering Operation Revival, I know what I have to do.
Apparently there are secrets, Mr. Sweaty Head.
Find anything cool yet?
Found this note.
Whoa, where?
Can't remember where though.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying incredibly hard to friend this guy. Fortunately, he entertains a conversation with me, and we continue to explore together. Eventually...
Maybe we've talked enough to become friends at this point. Yeah!
Unfortunately, I still have no idea why this game died. It's time to bring in an expert.
All right, guys, follow me.
Yeah. I see why you like this game. This game is like so good.
Yep, the expert is Tempest, the same Tempest who played Ministry of Science with us earlier. According to him, the game has some secrets we've yet to discover.
Grab a cup. Be sure not to fill it up with coffee yet. Be sure that's an empty cup even, okay?
Okay, got an empty cup.
You come over here, and then you twist the knob of this gumball machine with your cup out.
Then you catch a gumball. I caught a gumball. Whoa, it's rainbow!
Let me take a sip.
Whoa, I'm rainbow, dude!
And that's only one of the many secrets this game has to offer. I won't spoil any other secrets, but eventually we find literally every detail the game has. See how thorough I am? You're not gonna get this level of detective work from any other YouTube channel. Come on, subscribe. I even have the special wings you get for completing the game. I should know why it's dead now, right? This game is incredible. There's genuinely almost nothing wrong with it. I rate it a 9 out of 10, and shockingly, it's not the only game in this video to receive a score that high. But as for the cause of death, I'm really stumped. I guess there's no real gameplay to this game. You just sort of walk around and find secrets. I'll say that lack of gameplay is the cause of death. Not sure if that's right. Maybe I'll come back to it later. But unfortunately, that wasn't the only difficult game to diagnose. We launch up the next game, Leap of Faith, by, Obese Monkey. Crazy name. And immediately notice it's very strange.
Oh, dude, we can only see each other when we're right next to each other.
Leap of faith. Oh, freak. Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, that's no good.
This game's very interesting, actually. I see the vision.
This is a typical obby-type Roblox game, but there's one issue. You're almost completely blind and can only see a few studs in front of you.
There's a leap of faith to be made. Oh, wait, no. I found it.
You have to use the dark spots on the ground to guide your jumps.
I'm scared. I'm blind and I'm climbing a mountain.
This is where I encounter a familiar issue. I can't think of why the game is dead at all. I mean, look at this.
Oh my gosh. It's right near the edge, dude. Ooh, oh my gosh, you guys. Ooh. Oh no!
This game is thrilling. It's original. I've never seen anything like it. It's fun. Honestly, I'm rethinking everything right now. Last game, this game, is there really a reason they're dead? Maybe these games don't have to have an issue or something bad that's holding them back. Maybe they can just be good, like this one. Maybe people quit because it's hard.
No! You don't know if you're supposed to do a long jump or a short jump. Oh my gosh, dude, this sucks. This is hard.
But part of the fun is learning and improving.
So that's a long jump. Yeah, that's a short jump. You can sort of test if something's a long jump or a short jump by like test jumping and then coming back to the platform. And if it doesn't show up, it's usually a long jump.
Oh, true. Good idea.
Maybe instead of trying to find a cause of death, I just let myself enjoy this one. I'm having fun, bro.
49 meters up this mountain right now. No! Oh, I fell all the way back down, dude.
Nothing will ever go wrong if I just let myself have fun. Surely I'm not foreshadowing anything bad happening right now.
No! Macho, I just fell through random part 2 that wasn't transparent. It was on like the main path too. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Truth is, I heard there may be something wrong with this game before I even started playing it. My good friend Caden is an expert at discovering Roblox games, so every single game I'm testing today, he was the one who found it. And he told me that this game may have a little issue in it.
Okay, it's right here. It's right here. Stick your camera through the floor. That one right there,
heck,
you can walk
bro?
through, dude. And this one that I just revealed.
Let me go first. Let me go first.
Okay.
Just in case. Oh. It's all stuff there. I think it might just be bugged. I think Caden was genuinely right.
What if I jump? Yeah, it's can't glide off. I think it is actually bugged.
Dang it. No, that sucks.
Well, this game is impossible. Every game has a cause of death after, and Leap of Faith's is this game-breaking bug. Regardless, I still rate it 7 out of 10 because of the awesome concept. This next game, however, is even more confusing. Not because we're unsure why it's dead, but because we're unsure why it was ever even alive in the first place.
A million people in this group. Wow.
Wow, 1 million members?
Out of every game we're playing in this video, this was the most popular one before it died. Rats United Home. Created by the Rats United. It has 7.4 million visits, a group with 1 million members, yet 0 people playing it.
All right, now why did people stop playing this game? I can't imagine why. I'm feeling hairless rat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I'm looking like I'm gonna get the video demonetized. I'm resetting real quick.
Why was it ever even alive? The building is, not good. The gameplay is non-existent. There's literally nothing to do at all. Why did people play this? Maybe I'll find an answer somewhere around here.
Oh, I see God. Guys, come visit God with me. Well, this is not frightening, I'd say. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Church of the World. Today we're going to be doing our sermon at the Church of the World.
Today we are gonna eat the cheese and such.
This game is filled to the brim with literally insane things. My friends Chase-A-Rooney and Macho and I look around, finding a disco room, worshiping room, courtroom, sacrifice pit.
Uh-oh.
I saw a piece of cheese and I went for it.
Wait, I also see a piece of cheese. I'm going for it, dude.
Wait, go.
Dude, I died, dude. You lied, dude.
If this game feels like it has more to it than what meets the eye, that's because it does. Let me tell you the story of Rats United. April 11th, 2020, 4 special players who shared a peculiar fondness for rats created a little group named after the furry fellas. Only 3 days into existing, the group already gained nearly 4,000 members. 4,000 new rats. These sewer dwellers had something special on their hands. And only days later, the whole world heard their name. April 14th, 2020. Albert uploads his first video on them. The video explodes. Rats United catapults to over 65,000 members. 65,000 rats. Albert, presumably because he is a horrible human being, instantly lets the power go to his head and uses the rats for evil. April 16th, 2020. The second Albert video hits the site. It's a video of him raiding popular games with thousands and thousands of rats all at once. This video, like the last one, explodes. The group launches to 235,000 members. Enemy factions pop up, like the kitties. YouTubers such as Glitch and Dennis make videos covering the rats. More raids occur. The group skyrockets to over 1 million members in mere months. They create games. The one I'm currently in, Rats United Home, Rat Crossing. A cult of this level had never, ever spawned on Roblox before. The level of success the rats had was truly legendary. But just as quickly as they grasped fame, it slipped through their fingers. Videos stopped being made on them. Raids slowed down. And worst of all,
King Rat has been dead. King Powie616 died in battle in 2023? Dude, I didn't realize the king of this game was dead, dude. How he died?
it looked like the owner of Rats United, after 3 years of maintaining the group, decided to retire. Or die in battle, as they put it. This game went from hundreds and thousands of active players, a community covered by the largest Roblox YouTuber to ever exist, to being completely empty, housing a grave with the owner's name on it. I rate the game a 3 out of 10. It wasn't fun, but it wasn't supposed to be. This game existed to let people be part of a story. Now, that story is over. That's the cause of death. However, this next game is different. According to Caden, this game is a very in-depth experience. To figure out why it died, I'll have to play through the whole thing. However, upon launching it up, I'm met with this.
What the f?
So, What in the world is this? You may have noticed I'm literally too stunned to speak. I'm just sitting there accepting that this is the reality I'm in now. I don't even know how to describe this game. You see what I'm playing? You try to describe it. This is Game by FJFJ_High. It's a puzzle game. Apparent from the fact that after I put in a special code, I'm free from the scary red room.
What in the... This game is freaky creepy, dude. What is this?
I pull a book from this bookshelf and
Game.
I use my new key to open a door into the next room.
What in the creep, dude?
Taking the sword from this chest summons a bunch of creepy gremlins for me to slay, and I do so.
Have at me, ghouls. I need to kill all these Jeffs.
Okay, bro, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this freaky deaky game, bro? What? After killing the gremlins, I walk back to the beginning and fall down, landing by a house.
Oh, this ain't so bad.
I proceed to light the house on fire, steal an axe, chop a tree, build a grave with the wood, which causes a zombie to give me a scroll.
Once you meet the magic Ian, will you understand the symbol?
I'm then taken away by a giant fish, forced to complete an obby that only appears when I press the fish button, teleport to a hallway that loops infinitely, walk through the hallway over and over until it corrupts and falls apart, visit church like sleeping cats until the lights go out and they turn into Jeff the Killer images that attack me for a few minutes. Hold on, let me catch my breath. Finally, meet Magic Ian and solve his wizard riddle, which is guessing the name of popular Garden of Banban character Jumbo Josh.
Jumbo Josh. Jumbo Josh. Ban.
This, of course, doesn't work. Come on, what? Did you think that was actually gonna work? Dummy, stupid, idiot. Naturally, in order to progress, I have to say, I am fat.
Domestica.
I am fat. Destroyed them all.
Except for SpongeBob, of course. For him, I had to say,
I am so sad. Destroyed SpongeBob.
and that's it for stage 1. There are 2 more stages after that. This game genuinely feels like a fever dream. It may be the strangest thing I've ever played on Roblox. Nothing makes sense at all. Like, why do I have to press the fish button to reveal an obby? But at the same time, it did make sense to press the fish button to reveal the obby. I mean, I figured it out after all. This game perfectly captures the vibe that dreams have, where nothing makes sense, but it actually does make sense to your dream self. Like, you wake up and go, that was weird and nonsensical, but you in your dream thought it was totally normal. I wind up playing through the other 2 stages, and they're equally as strange as the first. Truly great experience. I rate it a 7 out of 10. But I think the cause of death for this game is pretty apparent. It does not appeal to everyone. If I showed this to little Timmy who plays Grow a Garden all day, he'd be so scared he'd shrivel up like a raisin. At least this next game is simple enough. Burnt Out by Climbers. You parkour up a dark mountain, and if your candle burns out, you die.
My light slowly burns out as I go, so I kinda got a speed run. Make sure to jump sometimes. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
However, unlike the other games we played, this one is getting quite the emotional response from me.
I see why you fell into a pit of death. There's an arrow just pointing you to jump off the map.
Yeah, like I can't even tell that you're supposed to go in a certain direction. It's just a pit, dude.
Dude, it just did an arrow that makes you go into the void again. This game is really awful. Dude, this game is hard as heck, dude. I died, dude! I actually died to do that. No, dude! Oh, I gotta hit on the dude.
I end up raging so hard at this game that,
I just woke up my mom by yelling.
yeah, my mom texted me to quiet down. This game is making me furious. There are random arrows that point for you to jump into the void, boulders that jump scare you and are unavoidable the first time you find them. This game is brutal, but I've come too far to give up now. I have to lock in.
Oh my god, I made it to the next checkpoint. I had 2% left on my thing.
I continue forth, learning and evolving past every obstacle, determined to make it to the end.
Okay, dude. I've seen enough. I'm rage quitting. I don't want to play this no more.
Okay, maybe I lied. Look, on Roblox, there are games that are hard, like Steep Steps, Tower of Hell, etc. Then there's games that are unfair. Some are designed to make you rage, like I want to test the game, or you don't want to see me infuriated. But some are just unintentionally unfair, like this game having poorly placed arrows that lead you into the void, or boulders you couldn't dodge if you wanted to. Some people like that type of game. I do not. Still, there's a cool original concept behind it, so my rating is a 5 out of 10. Cause of death, too unfair. This next game, however, is one of the most influential Roblox games ever made.
Huh. Well, this is interesting, I suppose. Not a lot going on here. There does seem to be some sort of, for lack of a better term, rot?
Rot, created by Withered in 2010, is strange. It seems like there's nothing here, but if that's the case, why did Caden recommend I play it? I gotta search for answers.
Oh, there's some over here, I think. Oh, reflective gold. Oh, whoa. Wait, this isn't the same rot map. The map has changed. There's a thing over there now.
This game is 15 years old, and after teleporting to this place, I'm more convinced than ever it's hiding something. But before I continue my search, I'm interrupted.
Clockwork Zero, bro? Who is this?
Seeing a player join me, I'm a little taken aback. This is the first time any stranger has joined my game in the last 8 hours. Oh god, wait, Operation Revival. I have to befriend this kid.
I need to friend him, dude.
Nice outfit.
Thanks.
Follow me.
I need to make a lot of friends by the end of the video so I can revive one of these, my favorite of these games.
You guys have nice outfits too.
Exploring the game further with Clockwork Zero, we find a crowbar and use it to break through a portion of the castle wall.
And the orb, dude.
The mysterious orb gives us a message that no one knows the translation of, but some believe it says insanity. And that's it. That's rot. The game is done. Looking it up, we discovered literally everything the place has to offer. Crazy part is, no one knows what it means. The Wikipedia article on this game says that no one knows the story behind it, or even the story behind its creator. It's all a mystery. And after being dead for over a decade, it'll likely stay that way forever. This was one of the first myth games ever created, and because of that, one of the most influential games ever uploaded. But now it sits here, untouched, unplayed, left to rot. Clockwork Zero accepts my friend request, and we decide to move on. I rate this game a 6 out of 10. It's not super fun or technically impressive, but it's a very cool piece of Roblox history. Cause of death, no gameplay. Time for the next game. You have to eat 2,000 crawfish. What? However, upon attempting to join...
What? Wait, Roblox game client is not responding.
I got that too.
Oh, we're in. We're in. Oh my gosh, dude.
So, this is the laggiest game I've ever tried to play on Roblox. It looks like the game has thousands of trees that all load at one time when you join, for some reason. It's so bad, the new friend we made, Clockwork Zero, attempts to play with us, but literally can't.
He joined and then he left because I think he crashed.
He literally can't play this game, bro.
We need trees, bro.
I can only imagine the horrors that occur when trying to join this game on mobile. I'm forced to assume that this game is gonna suck to play. If a game is so poorly optimized that people can't even join, it's gotta suck, right?
Crawfish needed 2,000. Increase eating speed. Cost $1. Dude, oh my god, I eat crawfish so fast. This is the best simulator game that's ever been made.
Okay, let me tell you a secret. I really like simulator games. Something about seeing the numbers go up, buying upgrades to help with it, and rebirthing makes my brain happy. I am literally that one image of the monkey pressing the button. Despite looking bad, this game is actually fun, and I get concerningly addicted to it.
I'm getting rich, bro.
It seems pretty fun, actually.
Eat crawfish, gain money, use money to buy upgrades, use upgrades to eat more crawfish quicker, use crawfish to rebirth to gain a permanent buff that makes the whole process faster. For the past hour, this has been my life.
Dude, I'm actually gonna play this game for like 3 hours, dude. I'm not kidding. This is crazy.
Hey, at least I get a cool hat though.
Ooh, 800k chef hat. Wait, but I got a cool hat.
I started eating one crawfish at a time. I am now eating millions. How does this game have 0 players? This is great! I know I have other things to play, but just a few more crawfish. It's getting late. My friends are leaving me, and I'm still here eating crawfish.
Guys, I think I'm full. I think I'm full, man. I think I've had enough crawfish to eat.
We're on hour 14, dude, and we've been playing crawfish for 2 hours, dude. I can't believe this game is completely dead. It was really, really fun. Genuinely. Oh god, wait, I totally forgot about my detective work. What's the cause of death?
Probably the lag spike, bro.
Oh, the lag spike you get when joining? The one is so big, it literally prevented anyone from playing with us?
Gee,
Yep, checks out. Despite that, I'm still rating it a 9 out of 10. That's a tie with Verdant Enigma from earlier. And shockingly, even more games get scores that high later in the challenge. But for now, Fort Alienor II. Long ago, it was the largest Roblox army game in existence. Nowadays, it's, whoa, it's very colorful for 3 a.m. in the morning.
This looks cool.
It does look cool. It is like disturbingly empty though. Some of these games we just load in and we can tell they are not supposed to have 0 players. In this game,
Uncanny.
it is uncanny. Yeah, it's just like there's supposed to be guys with laser guns shooting us.
Maybe it's the fact it's 3 a.m. right now. I'm sitting in my dark room by myself, but this game feels wrong. The building is great. The map looks incredible. And the mechanics seem fun, but what happened?
Well, we need to check the group. Maybe the group died. Maybe something better came along.
Looking into it, the group, named Fear, has over 500,000 members. This game was genuinely massive. But checking the creator's Twitter, he hasn't made a peep in nearly a year. The group doesn't have any posts, and his other game, Dawn of Aurora, is also dead.
I think games like this just like really are reliant on very strong community activities, communities, etc. In this game, it seems like it had a strong community at one point, but maybe the people moved on, bro.
And maybe once some players moved on, the owner followed suit and moved on as well, explaining his inactivity. I didn't look too far into the history of this game, but based on this map and how many players seem to have loved it, I'm sure it was legendary. Because it's basically just a showcase game now though, I rate it a solid 5 out of 10. Now it's time to clean my dirty chimney. Created by Blizzery, this game is not what it seems.
Clean your dirty chimney. I can do that. I can clean my dirty chimney.
A disembodied AI voice encourages us to grab our chimney brush and set out to clean our dirty chimney. Guess what happens next? Do we A, clean our chimney, B, clean other people's chimneys, or C, get thrown into a completely random obby that has nothing to do with cleaning a chimney?
You're not cleaning your chimney? It's an obby.
No, we're cleaning our chimney.
If you guessed C, you are correct. At first glance, that seems like an obvious reason why the game is dead, but we soon find out that isn't the largest issue with this game. And to discover the real problem, we have to complete it. Unfortunately, there is a large wall standing between us and winning.
This game is hard.
Oh yeah.
Like, this is not an easy obby, dude. I'm still on rock bottom.
I see why this game is failing, dude.
This is genuinely one of the hardest obbies I've ever had to play. These jumps are incredibly tight and precise. And even worse, zones later on become slippery and annoying.
Oh my gosh, dude, I fell on a freaking spike.
Hard doesn't necessarily mean bad though. So Macho and I lock in to reach the end, beating the cloud zone, slippery zone, and eventually the chimney itself. Is that the end? Did you win, bro? Dude, you won, dude. And that's it. I couldn't beat it, but as you can see, Macho made it to the end. There's no game-breaking bugs, no impossible bits. It's just hard. A bit too hard for me, which is why I'm rating it a 7 out of 10. But the cause of death is the gameplay not matching the title and thumbnail. And that was the last game in the entire video that I could easily diagnose. From this point onward, the challenge takes a very strange turn, and it all began with Extreme Tic-Tac-Toe Simulator 4000 Death is the next game. And according to Caden, this is apparently a really good game. What in the world are these descriptions? Oh, I'm in for some trouble on this game, dude. I could try to describe this game, but I'm just gonna let it speak for itself.
What in the what? What am I playing right now? What is happening? What in the world? This is immediately something insane. What in the... Whoa! What in the what?
Half of my commentary has just been me saying, what? That is because this game is literally insane. I proceed to parkour up a Minecraft obby, touch a hammer, and teleport to... I don't know, man.
What in the world is this? This is insane. This is crazy. This game has 0 players, dude? What? Collect all gems. Collect all gems. Oh, it's soy gems. I feel like I'm on acid. This is crazy. This is insane.
If your game can genuinely leave me speechless, you're doing something right. I've never seen anything like this on Roblox. I am fully convinced the person who made this is insane, and I love that. I wind up dying and having to restart, but on my second attempt, I successfully collect all the gems and complete the most stressful obby ever.
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my god. Let me free. Let me out of here.
I travel and parkour through a dark cave and meet...
What are you? Babushka? Hi.
Touching her teleports me to heaven, where I find a staircase and...
What in the what? Sizibomada Basarili Oldunus Simdi Yanilim Zamani. Do I win? Is this the win screen?
Am I good? Just like that, game over. That was insanely weird and insanely incredible, bro. That was easily one of the best games I've played all video. I've literally never seen anything like it. How is this dead? No, seriously, how is this dead? I'm supposed to find the cause of death for each of these games. What is the cause of death for this? It's totally original, has multiple endings, a crazy unique vibe. I can't figure out anything wrong with it. I play it a little more, and there's nothing. By all means, it's perfect. God, this reminds me of that game from earlier, Verdant Enigma. Nothing seems off. I'm confused. Every death has a cause. Good games don't just die for no reason. There has to be a reason. For now, I'll rate this game a 9 out of 10 and say that the cause of death is being too weird, I guess? I'll have to reevaluate that later. Moving on to the Shrine of the Fallen Hero. This game is a deeply important part of Roblox history, being created by Minish, one of the most influential users of all time. Unfortunately,
It's a long walk.
There's literally nothing to do here. We walk for 5 minutes to cross the big bridge, appreciate the 2008 build style, and move on. Whew, last game had me worried, but at least this game is easy to diagnose. Cause of death, no gameplay. Also, it's just really old. Probably older than most people watching this video. 2008 was 17 years ago, man. Still, I rated a 5 out of 10. Only took us 15 hours to find a game that has a clear cause of death. Wait, 15 hours? How much time's passed since I've last made a friend? I low-key forgot the whole purpose of this video. I gotta make friends so that I can revive my favorite game. Maybe this next game, Here Where the World is Quiet, will have some people.
What? Wait, I've totally seen this game before in like a map. It was last updated 17 years ago. How old is this? 2007!
Unfortunately for me, 17-year-old games typically don't get many players. But according to Caden, this game has history, because the person who made this game was actually Shedletsky. That's right, the Forsaken guy. The guy from Forsaken. That guy, the Forsaken. And in this game, he hid one of the most legendary Roblox items ever, the Void Star. A hat now worth millions of Robux. For any non-Roblox players, that's about $10,000. Knowing that doesn't help me make friends though. And that event ended nearly 2 decades ago, bro. No one plays this anymore. The party ended 2 decades ago and bro is still here. Maybe I just have to take it slow with Operation Revival. It's 4 a.m., bro. No one is gonna be awake. Surely, I'll friend a bunch of people in the morning. I rate this game a 5 out of 10 for the historical significance and diagnose the cause of death as no gameplay. However, this next game was made by Greg. What do you mean you don't know who Greg is? Golly Greg, insanely innovative Roblox dev who joined in 2008. The guy's so good, they hired him to make this official Roblox trailer? Okay, you're crazy, bro. How do you not know Greg? You know what? Let me just show you.
This is pretty advanced for how old the game is.
You seeing this, bro? Are you seeing the 2D camera angle? This game was made 14 years ago, bro. No one was doing this back then. Greg was the GOAT. All jokes aside, though, this actually is very impressive for the time. We do a bit of 2D parkour over spikes, then suddenly...
Whoa, we're 3D now.
You gotta understand, back in 2011, this is the quality of game we had. It was like the Roblox Stone Age. So just because this game is dead doesn't mean it isn't impressive. However, we soon discover it may be dead for a reason.
Ooh, freaky. Oh my, how do I... That's not possible. Is it an insta-kill? Yeah, okay, that's not, yeah, that's maybe not even supposed to be there.
Unfortunately for us, after being weathered by time, this game is now impossible. Something went wrong in the code and put this red block where it's definitely not supposed to be. Regardless.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice, dude.
We continue on, play the rest of the game, and genuinely have a blast. This is a really interesting and unique concept. Sure, it had a little glitch, but is that really enough to fully kill it? A game this unique? Did it really deserve to die because of a small bug? I don't know, man. It's getting really hard to diagnose these games. I'll just say the cause of death is being too old and deteriorating over time. Regardless, though, I rate this game a 7 out of 10. This next game, however, truly conflicted me. I thought that game was hard to diagnose. This game is genuinely perfection. Don't believe me? Just look.
Disaster. Noobs. Oh, they still make the noises, dude. What is this dumb noise, dude? What is this stupid noise?
Yeah, okay. It's kinda obvious why this game's dead. I rated a 4 out of 10 and decree the cause of death is, how do I say this nicely? Not being very well made. Phew, that was easy. Let's hope this next game is also easy to diagnose. Dragbar Spielgoed. What the fuck? Hello. With the signed contractual, we'll be playing a few games. If you end up messing up, I get to slice your fingers off one by one. Well, simple game. Let's do this. We begin by playing high card, low card. He says a number out of 10, and I have to guess whether the card he draws will be higher or lower than that number. Should be pretty easy, right? 4, it's gonna be higher. Oh god. Round 2. It's gotta be lower than 8. Are you Yeah, so anyways, I got my finger cut off instantly, played the knife game, cut off the rest of my fingers. I then get sucked back into the real world and get horribly jump scared, bro.
What? Oh my god, dude, that scared the f out of me. Oh my god.
It is literally 5 a.m. right now, dude. You cannot be scaring me like that while I'm all alone in my dark room. Regardless, that was a nice short and sweet horror experience. Now, I diagnosed the cause of death as being, crap, dude, this used to be so easy. Why is it so hard to be a good detective all of a sudden? I swear, none of these games have anything wrong with them. Do they even deserve to be dead? I replay it a few times, get all the endings, and come up with a reason as good as any. It's just too short. I rated a 6 out of 10, but only because I'm butthurt about being jump scared so hard. That genuinely terrified me, dude. The quality of that game is nothing compared to the quality of this next one, though. Noob Outro was created by OK What. You may recognize him as the creator of Hitch a Hike, a game with 60 million plays, Radiant Residence, a game with 100 million, and Ricky Rat, a game with 60 million. This is one of the most famous developers I've seen all video, and yet Noob Outro is completely dead. I launch it to find out why, and immediately notice.
What? This is totally different than Balatro.
Yeah, this game is obviously inspired from Balatro, so I kinda just expected a clone of that game, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm playing through the tutorial, learning about the shockingly in-depth puzzle mechanics, and upon finishing, am pleasantly surprised again.
Oh dang, it's a multiplayer game. Who'da thunk it, bruh?
I love Balatro, but that game is single player only. Noob Outro being multiplayer means I can enjoy it with Macho. In fact, it's so fun, I play it until... I don't get it, Macho. Why is this game dead?
I don't know, bro.
By all means, we're having a fun time. This is a fun game.
Maybe it's just a good game, bro.
I mean, duh. But there's a problem. There has to be a problem. There has to be a reason it's dead. Every game we've played has a cause of death.
Not Verdant Enigma, bro. Not tic-tac-toe game, bro.
I'll just put aside Noob Outro for now. I'm stumped. I'll move on to the next game and see if I think of something. But for now, I'll rate Noob Outro an 8 out of 10. Hollowville was created by Larry. Just Larry. I have no idea who this guy is. And upon launching it up,
This place is nice. We got good music. Building is great. We're the only people here.
believe it or not, this town wasn't always empty. It used to be home to 4 residents. Gary, Larry, Joey, and Guy. Those 4 residents hid a bizarre secret underneath the surface of this seemingly innocent game. And it all starts with this apple.
Hey, secret apple, dude.
We run over to Guy's house, which is painted entirely red, and drop off the red apple for him. Doing this opens a secret vault across town, and adventuring forward, we find some strange things.
Gotta be some loot in here somewhere, inside this vault. There's a note. The edge of the paper is frayed as if it was ripped out of something. It says, Gary Miller, 27. That's all you can make out.
Gary is the name of the town librarian, so we decide to head that way and investigate. After inputting a secret code into the keyboard of his computer, this happens.
Oh, it worked. Let me go into the computer.
I insert the username and password, which can be found by scanning a QR code in the vault, and just like that, I'm in. Just kidding. The username and password don't work. I have no idea why. I guess Gary finally changed it after seeing hundreds of kids playing this game log into his computer. But according to the wiki, it has a lone TXT file filled with a bunch of financial records. Gary is definitely hiding something. Snooping around the library even more, we eventually click a secret book, which causes this to happen.
Oh shoot, super secret, dude.
A whole dialogue between Gary and Larry plays out, undoubtedly filled with tons of lore that I didn't read at all. You gotta understand, it's 8 a.m. I have not slept at all, bro. This text is scrolling so slowly that I can't even pay attention to the screen, much less read it. After all that, though...
Whoa, where the heck am I? What is this place? I'm tired for all this, man. What is this? There's a building. I'm gonna walk over to this building and look at it, because it's cooler up close, I bet. I was right. I was right. It was totally worth it.
I then wake up in Brooklyn, New York, and the game ends.
We beat the game! We beat Hollowville! There's no more Hollowville. I'm just in downtown Brooklyn.
Hollowville was all a dream, and it was Brooklyn the whole time. Or something. I genuinely have no idea, but none of that matters. The reason I'm describing all this to you is so you can understand this game has passion behind it. These people didn't just make a game. They banded together with friends to make a story. Videos got hundreds of thousands of views covering it. 10,000 fans joined the group. This story had so much passion fueling it, and so many people who loved it. It's a great game. It isn't perfect, but it's great. And now it has 0 players. The last post in the group was 2 years ago. Every game on this list is dead for a reason, but once again, I can't find that reason here. Guess I'll toss Hollowville into the pile with Nubatro. Just gotta diagnose them later, I guess. I rate Hollowville a 7 out of 10. Man, I'm a bad detective. Okay, finally, a game I can easily diagnose. Fall Downstairs by Bluxer is the most popular game on the list with nearly 15 million plays. That doesn't mean it's good. Okay, maybe implying this game's bad is a bit too harsh. It's just alright. This game is 17 years old. Despite that, though, it's always been popular. Look, here's proof. When I was much younger, Dennis posted this video. I watched it and really wanted to play the game, but sadly could never find it. Because of that, I'm actually really excited to play it right now. Does it meet my expectations?
You just gotta fall downstairs. That's the name of the game, dude. That's what we're doing this all for. Dude, I need to go splash my face with cold water, I think.
It's 9 a.m. right now, and I am perhaps a little too sleepy to appreciate it fully. I mean, genuinely, tell me what I'm saying here.
Yeah, walk back. I just got a secret blue badge.
I dare you to comment what you think I'm saying. I'm barely conscious, bro. Luckily for me, however, if your game literally puts me to sleep, I can safely assume the issue. I rate Fall Downstairs a 5 out of 10. Cause of death, no gameplay variety. Feels nice to be able to say that again. Whew, surely this next hour will stay easy, right? Right? Snowball Migration, made by U_style, was instantly impressive.
Whoa, wait, we're snowballs, dude. Dude, we're snowballs, dude.
In this game, you play as a snowball, trying to make the Great Migration to Antarctica. You complete parkour while struggling to control yourself because, well, you're a ball. However, not long into the endeavor, I encounter something upsetting.
Oh gosh, this boat is scary, bro. No! I dipped into the water just a little. Dude, these boats suck, man.
This boat obstacle is really finicky and is giving me trouble. Even trying to get around it doesn't work.
Oh wait, I guess I can also just do this. Crap, dude, the waterfall goes all the way up onto that cliff.
I may not be able to complete this game, bro. It may be too hard. And if I'm forced to give up, it'll make me depressed because this is the only game interesting enough to keep me awake right now. I have to find a way around.
Can I make this jump, do you think? Across the lake? All right, I'm doing it, bro. I'm doing it. Not even close.
I then try to go so far out that I reach the border of the map in hopes to climb it, but even that doesn't help.
Dude, there's no easy way to cheese it. Maybe I wait for the boat. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I ride across the cliff face without technically touching the water, because I'm touching the waterfall stream and not actually the base of water. Dude, that was actually epic.
This game is fun, bro. Any game where I can come up with creative solutions to a strange problem is fun. We continue on through the forest, conquering a series of even harder obstacles. How is this game dead? Genuinely, this is one of the best games we've played. It has dynamic, replayable gameplay and a great concept. How is there no one here? Well, no one besides Benja Blocks.
Let's wait for a boat, Benja. I don't hablo inglés.
He'll probably be fine. After the forest, Macho and I board a massive boat and eventually...
Okay, did we win? The snowball seems to have arrived safely at the Arctic. The Arctic, Macho? Benja! He really was waiting for us, dude! Hello! Hello, Benja!
Looks like it's early enough that kids are waking up and playing Roblox. I quickly friend Benja for Operation Revival, and because it's happening in only a few hours, I'm genuinely hopeful he'll show up. I rate this game an 8.5 out of 10. It was really fun. Cause of death? Throw it into the pile of games I'll diagnose later. This certainly isn't becoming an issue. Next up, the cube.
Whoa.
We spawn in a pitch white cube with absolutely no context.
I guess let's go down here, bro. Oh, dude, acid, dude.
And nearly every single room of the cube tries to kill us.
Dude, we just got sprayed with acid. These cube trials aren't joking around.
We have no clue where the exit is, or if there even is an exit.
What the? Oh, blue. Blue is good, right? I was too late. My face got scraped off, dude.
All I know is that everything in this game is murdering me. This place is brutal, man. I can see why it has no players. I think. Is that why it has no players? You can be difficult and popular at the same time. I'm not sure. For 20 minutes straight, Macho and I get sliced, burned, and impaled until eventually...
Exit sign! Macho! Exit ahead, it says. Come back, Macho. I'll test the next room. Oh wait, there was no next room. It actually is just the exit.
Honestly, that game was pretty fun. A nice, challenging experience to keep me awake. So I rated a solid 6.5 out of 10. Cause of death? Too hard. Maybe. Is it? Macho and I beat it in a reasonable time, and we had fun. Okay, that can't be it then. Cause of death? Why don't I just toss this one into the pile too? I'll figure it all out soon, right? Next game. This is Bedorkby's dungeon game, and I'll give you one guess as to who made it. Go on, guess. Come on. You got this. You can do it. From the creator of Isle and Abyss World, two goated games with 120 million combined visits, this game is quite a bit different.
We can enter. Dude, there's a creature here. Is he a gentle creature? Are you gentle? I have a feeling he's not a gentle creature. Maybe we should get some weapons before returning.
Macho and I look far and wide, exploring every room, completing puzzles, and looting chests until we find a weapon.
A stick. It's a melee weapon.
And we use that weapon to murder the gentle creatures from earlier. Simple game, simple gameplay loop. I like it, though it definitely feels much more like a concept than a finished game. Still, after playing it for like 20 more minutes, getting more OP weapons, I can't help but feel like it doesn't deserve to be dead. It's not perfect. No game is perfect, but there's so much effort put into this. People would like this if they played it. Why has no one besides us even so much as touched it in years? I rate it a 7.5 out of 10. It's genuinely interesting. Cause of death? Okay, I'm just gonna throw this one into the pile too for now. But I swear, I'll figure out all these games soon enough, okay? Rue Lost. Once again, made by Bedorkby. This is the game that broke me. Let me explain.
Whoa. Whoa, cool door. Whoa, this place looks cool. What? This game is really interesting. What?
In this game, you explore different worlds called dreams. I leave the main office and arrive at a crossroads. A bit confused, I decide to randomly enter one of the nearby doors and find a dojo. It's here that I learned this game has an in-depth turn-based combat system. What? We explore a dark dream, then a bright dream with a pyramid, and holy moly, this game is weird.
Whoa, what in the world are you? Come all the way up here just to talk to me or him? Nothing matters. I'm the only face out of the four of us who can talk. Which one? I don't know, I've never seen any faces before.
This game feels like it was created by someone with an alien brain. I don't know how they think of these crazy situations and strange dreamlike settings, but I'm honestly really enjoying it. And it's so in-depth too, bro. There's apparently like 60 zones, and I've only explored about 4 of them. This had to have taken months to make. I'm trying really hard to think of a single reason why it's dead, but I can't. I know people who would love this game. It has a lot of content, so much stuff to do, and yet here it is. 0 players, months of effort for nothing. Even if you do everything right, make an original concept people love, fill it with content, make it fun, your game can still just die for no reason. Your passion project, forgotten by the entire world. What's the point in trying to make something special or unique if it's just gonna die? Roblox is an algorithm, and if your game doesn't please it, even if it's good, even if people love it, it'll never succeed. The last bunch of games I played, they were all good. I didn't think they deserved to die, but the Roblox algorithm did. Nubatro wasn't accessible enough and too complicated. That won't help the site. Hollowville didn't have a repeatable gameplay loop. The Dorkbee's dungeon game took too long to load. The Cube Trials, okay, maybe that one deserved to die. It was really unfair. But Snowball Migration was too short. Roblox doesn't need one-off experiences on their platform, even if they're really fun. The Roblox algorithm rewards playtime, monetization, and replayability. Even if your game is fantastic, if it doesn't have those, it's gonna die. Roblox has no scale for player satisfaction. They don't care if people enjoy a game, as long as they play it. What's even the point in making something you're passionate about? Something great, something respectable, if you know it's going to fail. I give Rulost a 7.5 out of 10. Cause of death, not replayable enough. Let's just go to the next game already. The Kingdom of Sonophodus, made by Gauze, never quite took off. Despite being 6 years old and created by an account with 200,000 followers, it never passed 50,000 visits. Acho and I are likely the first people to touch this game in weeks. But despite that,
Whoa, this is cool. This place is awesome, dude.
Sonophodus has insanely cool building, tons of Easter eggs hidden around, and even, whoa, Temperance! Hey, Temperance, chilling with Bestie. If your game has Temperance in it, it's automatically awesome. We continue to explore and find a bunch of secrets like this mole sewer, and discover how much love was poured into the creation of this game. Every last inch is decorated and filled with life. Another game that deserved success, but never found it. If you've been around in the Roblox space for a while, the creator of this game, Gauze, may sound very familiar. His first game, Circus in the Sky, was pretty successful from the get-go back in 2014. It was designed to be a sort of mysterious game, filled with secrets that, when put together, made up the pieces of a fictional story. Many years later, however, Gauze completely exploded in popularity. Remember the Rats United game from way earlier? Remember how that got popular because Albert made a video on it? Gauze was like that times 10. Millions of viewers loved the mystery behind him, loved the story he was crafting, and loved, well, him. He was a character himself. Just listen.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sonophodus. My name is Guz, and you are now in my world.
Yeah, he was definitely a character, but that was 7 years ago. Now, as you know, all that was for nothing. Both Circus in the Sky and Sonophodus are completely dead. I rate Sonophodus an 8 out of 10. Cause of death, not replayable enough. All right, next game.
Bro,
What?
You didn't finish the story, bro.
What do you mean? I covered the creation of the game, the downfall of it. What else is there?
What happened in between, bro?
I told you. Albert made a video on the game, it exploded, Gauze exploded. He quickly became one of, if not the most well-known myth ever created, and then he died. Well, his game died, I mean.
What's a myth, bro?
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably explain that. Inspired by Gauze, and honestly many games that came way before him, like Rot, tons of creators wanted to make something similar. Dubbed myth games, these places would almost always be very cryptic, with secret stories the players had to search for, and often the myth themselves would interact with YouTubers to make super interesting videos. These myth videos are honestly largely responsible for the growth of YouTube channels like Albert and even me. My first video to ever blow up was a 20-minute one covering a popular myth called the Smiles family. Albert's video on them currently has 23 million views. Millions of kids grew up hearing these myth stories and loving them. Even my current girlfriend 7 years ago began as a fan artist for Gauze. So many people love this game. This game impacted the whole site, even though it's dead. Even though it didn't appeal to the Roblox algorithm, Circus in the Sky is one of the most influential games ever created. All because it's good. It's not successful like the top games on the site, but the few people who did play it found value in it. Some got so inspired they created their own games and started their career from it. Circus in the Sky, Sun Authidus. No, almost every game in this video, they're all valuable. They don't have problems they need to fix. They don't have to bend and distort their creative vision to appeal more to the Roblox algorithm. They just need to find the right audience.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. So how are you gonna do that?
What do you mean how? Operation Revival. We choose our favorite game, invite all the friends we've made.
I know, bro.
Then what's the issue?
We've made like 4 friends, bro.
Oh, well, let's get going, bro. Glagoland by S_Snaker is shockingly the most popular game we've played all video, despite it looking like this. Regardless, I instantly began making friends.
Hey guys, are you having fun? What do we think about Glagoland? Awesome avatar, heavy weapons guy. Yes.
Okay, so my friend-making plan isn't going well. This game has 7 active players. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's literally the first game I've played to have more than 0. This could be our only shot. Luckily for me, after chatting someone up named Master Laxa, this happens.
Okay, Master Laxa is friends with me.
Not bad. The only problem is no one else is accepting my friend requests. And not only that,
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I'm kicked from Glagoland and forced to move on. I rate Glagoland an 8 out of 10. I'm a bit preoccupied with making friends right now, but it was still a wacky and interesting game. Next game. Wait, there's no more games on the list. Oh god. I guess I gotta find some dead games myself.
Is there like a game called like Make Friends or something?
Need to find a game about making friends that is also dead. It's hard to look up dead games. Okay, I know what to do. I'm joining as many dead games as possible and then just friending everyone in them and then leaving. Papu, you're my friend now. Using this strategy, I joined Go-Go Friends Tower, FNAF Ruin Roleplay, Larva Roleplay, Sonic Movie Roleplay. Okay, I'm a bit sad I'm not diagnosing games with a cause of death anymore because these games definitely deserve to be dead. But that's besides the point. After friending everyone I saw, my ability to send friend requests literally got disabled.
Let me friend. Let me add friends, Roblox, please.
I guess that's the end of my friend request spree, huh? How many friends did I make?
Come on, be alive. 33.
Honestly, it's not the best, but it'll have to do. If somehow I can get all 33 of my friends to join my favorite game, it may just get some life breathed into it. And, speak of the devil, it's about time that I officially decide which of these games was the best. The whole video has been leading to this moment. Let's see who the winner is.
And then there was one. I'm fully by myself now, man.
Yeah, Macho had to leave me because of a doctor's appointment, so for the first time in this video, I'm completely alone. It's solely up to me to decide the best game and revive it.
Well, there are 3 9 out of 10 games. In order to break the tie, I need to make one of these games a 10 out of 10. The 3 games are Verdant Enigma, Crawfish, you have to eat 2,000 crawfish, and Extreme Tic-Tac-Toe. So, obvious one out. Extreme Tic-Tac-Toe was a very, very good game. It's single player and also epilepsy warning and also very strange.
That one is definitely the odd one out. So it's between Crawfish and Verdant Enigma, which both games I absolutely love. I'd say probably my favorite to play was Crawfish. Even though I think it would be a fun multiplayer experience, it's just too laggy. You saw my friend tried to join earlier, but it is too laggy, man. Nobody's gonna be able to join that. That's a big glaring issue. But the only game I've played all video without a glaring issue, it's Verdant Enigma. That game is the 10 out of 10. I don't see literally any problem with that game at all. I think it's perfect. With Verdant Enigma being crowned the best dead Roblox game, it's time for me to hop in and officially begin Operation Revival. Here I am, bro. Verdant Enigma. Hey, Jace, it's been a long time since our escapades of the Ministry of Science. You made my time there truly enjoyable. I've decided to quit Roblox forever. It would be my honor for you to join my game one last time to send me off as I quit. Jace joined, bro. I explained to him the premise of the challenge I'm doing and how I'll never play again after this. I then let him explore as I invite more friends. Hey, Clockwork. It's been a long time since we met in Rot. Hey, Mr. Sweatyhead. I remember when we met in Verdant Enigma a while ago. Care to join me one last time? Hola, Benja. Te importaria acompanarme una... Okay, I just ran this through Google Translate. It means, care to join me one last time, my dear friend? Princess Lucille. Honestly, I have no idea how we met. I totally forgot. I send some more messages to other friends I've made along the way, and after it all, invite everyone to join. All 33 of them. I used to think that good games succeeded and bad games failed. A lot of the time, that is actually the case. But too often to ignore, it isn't. Over 90% of all games posted to Roblox have 0 players. Over 90% of all games are dead, but that doesn't mean they're bad. Over the past 24 hours, I've seen creative games, trend-setting games, fun games, and games that their developers poured months into. Every single one of these games is valuable, even if there's no players to see that. Luckily for us, that may not be the case much longer.
Whoa! Wait, Master Laxa joined! The guy who I talked to and friended in Glagoland!
I explained to him what Verdant Enigma is, and lead him around the building, eventually letting him loose to explore for himself. Despite me not being there with him anymore, he's actually having fun, discovering the secrets and looking around. Dude, Operation Revival is working! I just need to wait for more people to join. I'll just wait, and wait, and wait. No one else is joining. I only have 1 minute left in the entire challenge, and no one else is here. I'm out of time. It's sweet that I managed to get one person to join and enjoy the game, but I guess Operation Revival was a bust. Despite Verdant Enigma being fantastic, despite all of these dead games being fantastic, they may stay dead. These games just aren't designed to exist and thrive on a platform like Roblox, but maybe that's okay. Remember Circus in the Sky? It was never designed to do well in the Roblox algorithm. It was never designed to have a bunch of active players. It was designed for people who could appreciate it. And it reached those people well. It inspired those people. And that's fantastic. No one should have to compromise their creative vision to get players. And it helps that the Roblox algorithm isn't the only way to get players. If only a large YouTuber could cover a collection of dead games that all deserve players, and then shout them out in a video that gets millions of views. Guess what? This video has been Operation Revival the whole time. Every game I've talked about is linked in the pinned comment. They may not stay revived after this video ages, but the right game will stick in your head forever. Experience these dead games. One day, they could inspire a new idea, or just remain as a pleasant memory. Either way, these games are valuable, and they're perfect the way they are.